diplomatic community.
It's just been revoked.
Fascinating.
You should have gone for the head.
Gotta find a way to go next level, cause a hero's gotta fight to survive. Let her rip into a high stakes battle, resonance makes us come alive. Everybody wants to be the hero, to the next battle they burst. Keep fighting, beat the whole world now, be the champion, they burst. Rise!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the season finale of the CC Zone. I am your host, Redacted, joined by my wonderful co-host tonight, Flay E. Don, the CCS owner himself. And it's here. The inevitable is here. Dread it. Run from it. The Dorado Civil War still arrives. Despite all the efforts our excellent CEO has tried to do to stifle this entire thing. But yeah, here we are. So we got ourselves plenty of guests. We got Joker, the ADC from Omega. We got Hoshiyumi, his support as well. We got Mr. Scruff Ninja, the mid laner. And from Gamma, we have 2 subs actually, because the entire starting roster, I don't know what's up with them. Like, they just couldn't make it. So we got Rogue and we have Kibbles. How y'all doing tonight? Flay, we'll start with you. How you doing, man? Appreciate you for being here.
Pretty good. I'm excited for tomorrow, our third split, our third finals, and our first, I guess, inter-org finals. So congrats to Dorado for winning both CCS Plat and Diamond, because obviously, unless they get comp ruled in 12 hours, it's basically confirmed that they win both leagues.
Yep, absolutely. Wait, and speaking of comp rule, I mean, I heard some whispers. You got any intel for me about that? Any comp rules coming? You had one last week, so.
All right, good talk.
But all right, so let's get to the real talk though. Joker, we'll start with you. How you doing, man? How you feeling about our Civil War here? Joker. Okay.
Lost them.
Oh, we lost Joker. All right, Mr. Scruff, how you feeling? We'll come back to Joker. We'll soak her back.
I'm feeling pretty good. It's free. Yes.
It's free. Why do you think that is?
Oh, okay, we're getting right into it, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Let me think about it and come back.
Talk your shit, bro.
Okay,
Don't be
okay.
scared.
All right, Joker's back. There we go, Joker. Go ahead. Man.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No,
Wait. Can you repeat the question? Because my headset
I was just
died.
asking you how you're feeling about
Oh
right
my
now, and how you're
god.
feeling
Oh,
about
all right. Now I feel very excited. I'm kind of sad because Justin dodged me from podcasts. I think he's a little bit nervous or afraid, but it's whatever. Yeah, just chilling and having fun.
All right. Rogue, what about yourself? Appreciate you for being here. Even though I told you, I was like, you ain't getting on this podcast until Gamma wins, but your entire team has trolled me, so they forced me to be desperate.
We are feeling absolutely amazing right now. That's why they're scrimming. They're trying to get one last set before they have some fun with Omega. I mean, mid laner can only play 3 champions, so that'll be fun for Kush to go up against Mr. Scruff, Justin Dog, but I think he'll do okay with
True,
Corino in the
he's
bot
dog.
lane against Joker and Hoshi. Just if Hoshi's not with Bozos, that should be a fun jungle matchup. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Kibbles, how about yourself? Appreciate you for also showing up. Our CCS Diamond Champ Kibbles, also the sub on Gamma as well.
Just chilling, waiting to see if Franco wins or loses $100 after playing a little scrim against Gamma yesterday. I'm not gonna bet. I'm not gonna put any money on it, but I'm rooting for Gamma because I do want that extra chip on Joker.
Okay. And Hoshi,
I'm not on Gamma.
I know you aren't. You're
over
on
you,
Omega, you dumb
bozo.
Oh my
motherfucker.
god.
Holy shit.
Holy.
and Hoshi, how about you, man? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, pretty much regardless of what happens tomorrow. Dorado claims the victory, right? But so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I like our chances tomorrow. They can do all the draft prep they want. It's not gonna help them. They getting smoked.
Gotcha. You meant Omega's draft chances. I thought you meant Dorado's. I was like, you guys have won regardless. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Flay, I'm gonna let you go ahead and lead with the first question here. What you got? Anything you want to ask our guests or any spicy takes?
Oh, I actually have a question for Hoshi specifically because I feel like he probably do the best one to answer. So, obviously, I think it's been over almost 2 years now for Dorado's organization. You guys have fielded a lot of different teams. You are playing on this Omega team, which is pretty talented. Where would you rank this Dorado Omega team? I guess iteration, kind of like this version of Dorado Omega compared to all the other Dorado teams. Where would you place you guys? And this includes anyone from up to Zeta to your gold teams.
Ooh.
Ooh, out of all the Dorado teams, that's a good one.
Out of all the ones that we've had, fuck. Okay, so we've had a lot of really, really good teams. I think player for player, our team is probably right beneath Peak Zeta. But it's also really hard to rank this team because we don't practice at all.
Yep.
Like I think if we practice a lot, we can maybe potentially match them. So I would say for sure in all of Dorado's history, at least second. But if we were like a little bit more motivated or played a little bit more together, I think we can match Zeta.
So I assume that would probably imply then that if you guys, let's just say like Worlds
how many
happened,
teams though? How many like?
they probably have
It's
over,
a
at least
lot, man.
over 20, at least
like
over
Oh,
20.
easily. It's like
30
yeah.
iterations.
it's like
Around
40. It's like 40,
40.
50. It's like 40,
Oh,
50
shit.
different
It's
iterations.
been like
of
almost
teams,
2
yeah.
years, right?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we have like 8 teams this split, man.
Yep.
We've been running for like 8, 9 splits. So
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
that's
So out of those 40, 50, are we saying Zeta's like number 1 and then
oh yeah,
100%,
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
so
it's-
Omega's like 2, 3?
I would say we're 2. I think our player skill is like really fucking crazy compared to some of the teams in mid. So
So I assume then, if like Worlds was happen, you guys would be like the clear favorites.
Oh,
let's
yeah.
make it happen. And then like,
yeah.
if let's say hypothetically, I guess I'll do the last part of this question. If you guys had to play in like last year's Worlds, how do you guys think you would do?
We'd probably be in finals with Zeta. I think
So
we would be Kronos because my Iceborne team that I was on in Runeterra beat that Kronos team and we fucking sucked. So
with E-Girl, right? I assume.
yes,
Yeah.
with E-Girl.
Okay. Wow. That was a pretty. That's crazy. Like I didn't know y'all had that many teams already, and you've only been in org for like a year. I think y'all have mentioned. So
2 years. 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. Oh.
I mean, if you think
That's
about it, right?
only a
Like there's
year.
at least 2 to 3 splits a year, and if they're running like at least 6 teams a split, they're gonna run they're basically gonna have at least 20 teams a year, right? Like minimum. So yeah, they have at least 40 teams. So yeah, it's almost probably up to 50 if we're being honest, because they run more than 6 sometimes.
Yep.
That's fucking nuts. But you know what? My first question actually for our guests. We'll start with Kibbles and Rogue actually, because y'all are the subs on Gamma. What were your thoughts on how Gamma performed in that ID Eclipse match last week?
Hasn't tried to run it.
Dude,
He
was
tried
so
his-
dog, man.
he-
God damn it.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
dude, they should have replaced them and kept the bands.
you dog
I
too,
could have played
bozo.
top. I could have played top.
I mean, could have done better than him.
But yeah, like that's it. Yeah, that's all we got.
No, that was definitely that shouldn't have been game 5. If Hasm actually turned on his freaking computer screen and played the fucking video game, the fucking bozo. Things would have been a lot smoother, but holy crap, dude.
Gamma is just so coin flipping. They're either like really on and they can take down anybody, or they're just sending it. Like any of the members can send it, any of them can kind of carry it. I think like the stable members are maybe like Candy and like I guess Kush, maybe Carino. But like Justin and Hasm can just send it or carry the game for their team.
So with that being said, following up, how do you think that is going to impact y'all against Omega? Like your opponents are on the other side of the bracket here. Like,
Flip heads.
It's not wrong.
Just gotta flip heads.
Just gotta
Not wrong.
flip heads. Okay.
If they're not flipping heads, bring in Rogue top lane. Easy.
Oh, definitely no, please no. No. Oh hell no, please don't. No.
Scruff, how do you feel
Absolutely.
about how Gamma performed against ID last week? That feels like it was 2 weeks ago now. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah, how do you feel about that? What were your thoughts as you looked at that series and you saw your sister team? Of course, eventually winning, but like you saw them and you're just like, did you think, oh yeah, this shit is cake, bro? Like,
Yeah, kinda. I didn't know Carousel was gonna play like some games, and I thought Gamma were gonna lose if Carousel was gonna play the whole series. It didn't look that good the first 2 games for them.
wait, who's Carousel?
He's talking about the
Carousel,
ID. He's talking about the ID
Pedestal.
DNX series.
Oh,
Mix
my
up.
fault.
Wait, are you talking about my series or?
No, he's
No.
talking about ID series.
The ID series.
The ID Gamma, not the
ID
ID
Gamma,
DNX.
ID Gamma.
Or sorry, ID Glaive, not the ID Glaive. The ID Gamma.
Oh.
Yeah, did you watch that one? You might.
Yeah, I kind of did. Yeah, I don't know. I might need to ask Azam for some GP tips.
Oh shit.
Yo, was that Flay snorting?
Listen, wait a minute. That's so crazy. No comment.
Yeah,
No
bro.
comment.
But no, for real, like, okay, so I mean, cause y'all are obviously in the same org. I don't know the inner workings of your org. Have y'all Gamma and Omega scrimmed much? Do you know much about each other as a team, not just individual players, right? Joker, you can go ahead and take a stab at that. Like, have y'all and Gamma scrim much? What is the familiarity you all have with each other as these Dorado teams?
I think for like this applies to every Dorado team that plays each other. We get a scrim, our sister teams once or twice, right? Depending on like whether we want to, but sometimes it hurts other people's egos, so we tend not to. But I do recall the last time we played against Gamma, we giga washed their bot lane. So like if they play with shit performance towards me and Hoshi, I think we're gonna hard stomp them and then like just like utterly crush them. And then it just depends on our top side whether they can do like well or not, to hold down. And it like from seeing Hazm's performance, I don't know like if anyone can really shit talk like Dalton, right? Because I think right now Dalton's performance has been really, really well, so he should be low-key afraid. So I don't think we're afraid of Gamma at all, and we are very familiar with their playstyle. So
how many times have y'all scrimmed Gamma, if any?
I think we played them once.
Once. Yeah, just once.
We lost the series. We lost the series, but like all 3 games, we giga washed like their bot lane, and then it was like we couldn't do anything else because I was like playing non-scaling hyper carry champions, so it's like regardless who went to late game, my champion did no damage. So, but crazy. I mean, we're gonna beat them. We're drafting properly, or having our unique picks, and then we're just gonna wash them. So.
Okay. All right. Flay, you
I scrimmed them 2 times.
Oh, go ahead. What was that?
We scrimmed Gamma with the Kappa rosters like a week or 2 ago.
Okay. All right. Flay, I know you've been stewing over there and entertaining Twitch chat. Look at you replying to some of the Gamma members right now. It's Ventine, what's up, man? I just saw
Matt G say something very interesting. That's why. Sorry.
That motherfucker typing in chat because he dodged us, man. You afraid? You afraid to talk to us, Justin? What's up, man?
Oh my goodness. You're really speaking about Wardbox Jr. like that? Like, calm down, man.
It's alright. He can't dodge us tomorrow.
He can't dodge us tomorrow. He gonna. The only way he dodges us is by putting kibbles in.
On the bright side, you only got 3 hours, you guys, tomorrow. That should be done by 11 o'clock tops.
11 o'clock?
No.
We ending that shit 3-0.
No, that's what I'm saying. 11 o'clock. We got a content like you guys did CB Rush. Which actually brings me to like my next question. So I'll go with a Joker specifically. Did you watch? First off, did you watch the Gamma ID series at all or no?
Yeah, I did.
And did you watch the ID Glaive series?
I like watch somewhat of it, not like I think I was like tuning in left and right because I was doing something else.
Okay.
But I did watch some of it.
Okay, so then I'll just kind of use then just the Gamma ID series. Obviously both series 1 to 5 games. I think most people would agree that there were different types of 5 games. Do you feel like ID, if you ran back that series again in the best of 5, do you think they could have potentially won that? Because I think most people would agree that you guys kind of completely trolled Game 3 against CB Rush, and like semi-trolled Game 4. So I don't know how realistic we'll take that best of 5, but it did seem like Gamma and ID did truly go 5 games the entire way. So could you see a scenario that Gamma would have lost to ID?
If okay, is this including with the bans or no? No bans.
Same thing, including the bans. I mean, including without the ban. So they only had 1 ban.
I mean, if the bans do apply, I think it definitely hinders Gamma's draft a lot, or prep and stuff, and what they want to ban. Because I think ID does have a lot of sleeper picks, but it just I think it all just depends on player performance, right?
Mhm.
Because if Hazen wasn't playing as shit as he was in that series, like I think it would be like a cleaner game, like
Mhm.
maybe 3-1. But like I think ID is a really good team regardless, but it's just yeah, it just depends on player performance. Like if Hazen's playing like shit again, I think they definitely do lose if they draft differently.
So
Like
I assume, like for you at least, the fact that like they didn't have 2 bans, Hazen was playing like garbage, and they still didn't win. That's probably would be like the closest ID could realistically get, if we're being honest.
yeah.
No,
I mean, I
go
think it
ahead.
still be somewhat close. Like
Mhm.
if even if Gamma has bans, but I think it'd be more towards Gamma favor. Like because of all these like handicaps that Gamma had, it was like Adi like had a better chance of winning, but they
Mhm.
couldn't like secure the bag. So that's just it for me.
Mhm. I mean, I have another question for Redacted if you want me asking.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
So then I'll ask, who have I not asked? I haven't asked. I asked Hoshi. I'll ask Kibbles. How much of Wednesday have you watched?
Not much whatsoever besides that finals or that conference finals.
Okay. I was gonna ask something else, but that can't really apply now if you haven't really watched a lot of Wednesday. So I guess I will actually ask about the conference finals between CB Rush and Dorado Megavan. What were your kind of thoughts specifically on Game 4? I mean, I know that Dorado did run at Yone Jungle, and they kind of did state that they were like just trying to trolling. But watching that game, it did actually seem like CB Rush played pretty well considering the fact even though they had a Yone Jungle. Do you watching that Game 4? You consider it more of a CB Rush win or a Dorado loss by draft? I am curious to think.
Yeah, you picked the wrong person. I watched the ID
Oh, okay.
conference finals. I just assumed Omega was going to clear them.
Okay, that's fine then.
I heard they almost got reverse swept, and I was
They
like,
did.
"What the fuck?" But
So I guess I'll just
yeah,
do the
just
same question to Hoshi then, if
yeah,
that's okay.
yeah, that's good.
Wait, what's up?
So basically, the question is for Game 4. I'll just make it super. So for Game 4, did you feel like you guys was that game more a CB Rush win, or do you guys think you just trolled draft Game 4? Because I feel like most people would agree Game 4 you just guys troll draft, but
I will
what was Game
say,
4?
the only games we kind of took seriously, so like game 1 to fill
Mhm.
them out, we took somewhat seriously. And then game 5, obviously, it's like do or die, so we took that
Oh
one
yeah,
pretty seriously. But every other game, we were like big chilling, fucking just improvising in draft. I was like, all right, who wants to play what? I hear Yone and just insta lock that shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't
So
know.
don't worry.
Yeah, I think throughout the whole night we never felt like we were ever gonna lose, so we were like big chilling. But obviously, once it came down to game 5, you see some of our staple like Jinx and TK picks. So that was like probably the only time in the night where we were taking them really seriously. But I think they're not a bad team. But like player for player, we kind of clear them everywhere, so we were
Yeah, I
never
think that's fair.
too worried.
Do you guys you guys think that was the second best team at Wednesday though, or no?
Hell no.
Hold on, I
Okay,
would have
hell
to
no.
look at some
Oh,
of the
what do you
teams.
know about Joe?
Well, no,
We were denied the Moonstone CB Rush.
I mean, I
so,
I
guess
will
yeah,
always.
yes.
That will hurt me so. You don't understand how much that hurts me, Flay.
You know what
That
else
The
hurts
whole
you?
always hurts.
I was gonna say the whole time, the only team I was like somewhat worried about was the Moonstone because I knew if they ever got to us, that they
They
would
were
definitely
gonna
not be
try, yeah.
trolling against us.
100%.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that was the only team that I was like somewhat skeptical about.
I mean, that's who I picked for conference finals. I picked you guys against them.
Yeah.
And I thought that was actually going to look a legit 5-game series because when they tried, they actually looked really good.
Yeah.
When they tried, the problem was they never only tried. Like every series was literally game 1, 2, 3, and 4. They were actually just trolling. Like it was actually incredible. Then game 5, they'd win in like 25 minutes. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like this should be illegal. Like I should fucking punish this team. Like this is so disrespectful.
And so he did.
And you did.
I did, but not for that. But I did, yeah. No, it's interesting. But you can go on.
Yeah. Oh man, damn it! I had a question I was gonna ask, but you know, actually, yeah, I remember it now. So, this is for everybody. Anybody can answer this because honestly, I'm like a little bit curious at this point now. I haven't been an amateur that long. It's only been like a year now, I would say, that I've been consistently in the amateur scene, right? But it's actually a bit nuts to me how good like your org, Dorado as a whole, like has good players. So where are y'all finding y'all players, and like how is this coming about? Like, is it in solo queue? Like Joker, do you find someone in solo queue that's pretty good, or you guys flame each other? You guys like flame each other, and then you're like, you know what though, you're pretty decent. Like, hey, come to our Discord or something. Like, how does that happen? I guess I should direct it more at Hoshi, but I can ask the players too. Rogue, we'll start with you because I haven't heard from you in a while. Like, what do you think?
I've been around Dorado for a very, very long time, since their beginning team in PRL. I think Dorado does a really good job of taking the best players for their teams, especially as soon as they figure out that the community is actually good. Like, you get a bunch of people in trash talk that just talk shit about Dorado, and it's just really, really funny because y'all have no idea of what the actual community is like. You just think we're a bunch of like shit talkers, and we jump people. No, but we're a bunch of hey, that's facts, bro, straight up. But anyways,
SpongeBob's house gonna go crazy this weekend.
What did I say, Flay?
Hey, click. Flay, you broke the #1 rule, man.
That motherfucker called SpongeBob because he got all
go turn around and go to the corner.
My league, man. I can break all the rules.
Anyways, Dorado does a really good job of keeping good players and keeping them around. Like what is it? Like for instance, Joker and Kibbles, right? Like they're Diamond Champs, Plat Champs, right? Brought them from PRL days, and made a really, really banger ass fucking team. And they kept them around, and then it just transitioned to having multiple teams like Gamma, Epsilon, Sigmas, whatever. But the actual like strong teams from Dorado. It's just a really, really nice community. You'd be very, very surprised, and that's what kind of keeps the good players around, and then that attracts other players that are really good at the video game. If you're dog, you're dog, you're not making it in. But but
it's not wrong.
So does Matt G have a chance?
Yeah,
motherfucker
he
is
has
so
a
dog.
chance. He needs to.
Wait, on his main role, he's actually decent, huh?
He needs to reform himself, and then he might have a chance. But I mean, I think every tryouts is pretty banger. Like, it's like I think Hoshi and Zo preps it, but like I think a lot of people apply to it as well. So
I was gonna ask it. Don't you think it's kind of ironic that like a lot of people talk shit about you when they apply to your tryout?
I mean, it's kind of like the LeBron effect, right? Or the Jordan effect, or whatever. Like KD wanted to play with winners. So what did he do? He went to the fucking Warriors.
No, I just think it's funny. Like people like shit talk them, and they all play.
Yeah, they can shit talk, and then when they play against like me and the Dorado, sister script, they just get beat. So I don't really care. Like if they beat me once, okay, it just means I need to work on. But I feel like it's pretty good. Like inviting all these cracked ass people, right, that we thought was really good in some leagues or whatever, and then playing against them, and it gives me more practice. But like it just gives me a confidence boost when I beat them every time, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh man, that's because I was just like, man, it's kind of crazy, like how, because there are some other good teams in our org, but like what y'all said was happening from the jump actually ended up happening. I was just like, how, like, bro.
I mean, Omega Gamma were definitely the favorites in both conferences, like no question.
I didn't know too much about any of these Dorado teams because, like I said, they were all new to me. Like what did we have Omega? We had Omega last split, right? But it was like a different.
Yeah, but that was like a dev roster. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't.
Is anyone from that Omega roster on this one, or?
No.
it's a new like complete.
Is anyone from that
completely
Omega
rebranded.
roster still in Dorado? Well, Mushai.
Yeah, Mushai.
Mushai, yeah.
That's it.
I think. Oh, that's
On new.
it. Damn.
On new at least. I don't know about other leagues. At least in CCS, I'm pretty sure I was the only person who came back. No.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
only Busha.
yeah,
Lucian,
Seven
pretty sure.
Reggie are playing in like at
A
Elysium or
P3 Cap
something.
League, right?
Yeah, they're playing on Elysium. I'm pretty sure they're doing well in their leagues too.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna throw another question to Rogue actually. This is a question that actually may apply to you. What do you think of a jungle matchup between Candy and Doges? I think it's really interesting because I keep calling Doges a coin flipper, but this motherfucker, maybe he is right. Maybe if he calls heads, he actually gets heads because he's actually, with all due respect, gapped the fuck out of Delilah and Wolf. So like, what do you think of that jungle match between, which I think most people would consider the best jungle in Thursday and Candy, and then Doges, who may actually be the best jungle on Wednesday now after, gapping Delilah and Wolf.
I think both junglers are really, really good. I think Rare Candy is like a Stonewall jungler. Like he plays his zones and he plays objective control like extremely well. So I know that he's definitely gonna do his job when it comes to just making sure everything is prepped accordingly. Dojos is a freaking he's a really, really good jungler. I was kind of surprised of like overhearing his comms in like while we were watching like scrims or whatever. He's very well tamed. But at the same time, he is a bit of an aggressive jungler that sometimes needs additional help from a specific player.
Who?
Who you talking about, bro?
I'm talking about you, bozo! I'm tired of freaking seeing a jungler and then plus you at my red buff at level 3, bro. Tired of that man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you talking about who? You talking about Hoshi?
And him and freaking Bozos and Hoshi, like the dynamic duo, all of a sudden invading my Krugs, or they're just gonna be invading every single camp, dude, and it's just gonna be Joker free farming, just going, I'm just gonna free farm, and while they're boning freaking the other jungler.
Let's not forget about the fucking master himself, Mr. Scruff. What do you think about Mr. Scruff? Motherfucker trying to tell me he's hard stuck P2. What are your thoughts on that?
He's hard stuck, bro.
Oh, really? Really?
I demoted yesterday, bro.
He's like Islamic, but he's Plat, bro. He's Islamic, but he's Plat. You should seen him play solo queue, man. He's shit.
On which one of his 20 accounts?
20 accounts?
That's actually a great segue, Flay. Thank you so much. Hey,
no
how
problem.
do y'all feel about a good portion of y'all getting yeeted from our split? Like, y'all are not.
Oh, hell no!
You do realize that, right? Like, Joker, you're not coming back. You know
he
that,
knows
right?
that for sure. He'd be
That's not what Flay told me, bro.
Joker, you're done.
Okay. I mean, after I applied for Diamond CCS, I didn't think I was gonna originally play in Plat CCS, but Flay's bozo ass, says, hey, yeah, you can play, bro. I was like, what? Is this guy fucking stupid or something? But I was like, all right, I guess my son, just wants to give me another free Plat chip before I leave. But I don't know. Like, I mean, I literally asked him, are you sure you want me in this league? And he's like, yeah, man, you're D3. You're not above the cap. You can play. I was like, okay. Half my teammates are denied. I'm like, I guess, man, I'll just, whatever, man. I'll just come in.
How Joker get in, but Coffee didn't.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro.
I told you I needed to get Dojos that chip. After losing APL, he needed something. You're welcome, Dojos.
Oh my goodness. But I don't know the ranks of everyone else. So Flay, is Scruff good?
Yeah, he's good. I'm good too.
Scruff and Hoshi good?
No comment at this time.
Yeah, no, okay. The thing is, none of them hit their peaks. Yeah, they're really good, but it's like it could also just be depending on the roster that they're in as well. So
I think,
in all my honest opinion, I don't think like half my team deserves to get like booted off. Like maybe Scruff, cause fuck that motherfucker. But like Hoshi, Bozos, and like Dalton. I mean, I think they can still play in Plat leagues. Like it's just I feel like because the roster that we got was gifted with, we were able to like go crazy, And it's like it doesn't apply as well with the different roster, It could be like they can make a second or they can do really well, but it's gonna be much harder. Is what I think.
I think that's fair to say because I mean I've seen all three of those players. I guess Hoshi and Scruff. I've seen them on different rosters in different leagues when they don't have human players around them. No disrespect, and they look. I mean, they still look good. But like it's really hard when there's like one human to win, as opposed to like multiple human beings. So it's like like imagine if Scruff had a roster in APL. Like
I got first rounded in APL. I don't deserve the lead.
Around you. That's okay. Okay, Scruff. go on. Anyway.
But you know, I want to follow up on that question with Hoshi because as an org owner, like he knows. I'm sure him and the other owners have been talking. Like, what's the future looking like? Because obviously y'all are definitely coming back to the CCS, but you're going to have a lot of different rosters now. So, what are your thoughts on like the Dorado exodus that's on the way?
Just to clarify, some other owners and other orgs don't really talk to us too much. They kind of afraid of us.
No, I meant like
and they don't like us taking their players.
I meant you talk to your
oh
owners.
yeah,
your owners.
no, for sure.
Zol and Efron, not
yeah. So
everybody.
so this split has been kind of interesting because across all of our teams, I think this is the one where the most players have kind of ranked out, but it's also the one where we've been like the most successful. So we opened up our applications, I think, 2 days ago, and we already have like 80 applications, and we're we're expecting that to push like around 200. So we kind of have our pick of the litter, right? Like players across.
Go on, sorry.
No, you're good. Like players across every league see like our presence in their league, and they see us winning like every league this split. So obviously, if you enjoy doing this as your hobby and you want to be part of something successful, why wouldn't you want to come play for the best Oregon Plat, right? So,
but yeah, like I mean, I guess what I'm saying is though, like a good, I'll say like a third, right? This is just an estimation. I don't know. Once again, Flay doesn't tell me shit, so I'm just saying. Let's say a third of your current Dorado Plat players, right, get yeeted, like because they ranked out or whatever. So now you have to essentially like rebuild your championship roster, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be pretty easy. They're the best org in the scene. Who would not want to play with them? They've won like every league. We're about to win every league that matters.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you not take the free chip?
Yeah, it's also part of the fun, right? Like after every offseason, me and Zol and Efron, we have like our meetings. We talk about some of these players. Like we'll reach out to the players that we think are cracked. We look at the player list, so we start envisioning what some of these players and teams could look like. And honestly, it's probably the most fun that I have while running the org, because like I get to kind of do my thing. I think that's something that I'm really, really good at, and something that I've been successful at. Obviously, since you can tell that we've won a lot of leagues, and me and Zol, I think we do a really, really good job of putting together personalities and different player skill sets, and they, they flourish. So
I was
it's
really
a lot of fun.
wondering about that too. I was like, do they just like let these folks choose a team, or do they? I didn't know like how.
No, if you talk to these
I didn't know how hands-on y'all were with these Dorado teams.
No, so for us, it's a little different. Like I'll kind of envision where some of these players would go, and I'll be like, all right, man, like this is where I think you would fit really well, and we'll like kind of take recommendations or like hear about any preferences that they have. But it's like, I mean, we have a lot of like clout and respect, right? So like, I'll present you a roster, and if you don't like it, then fucking like you don't have to take it. Next man up, right? Like somebody will take your spot, and somebody will want that. So
yeah, I wonder how many people was like, "Oh, let me sub for Zeta."
Yeah, it was a lot.
Too many.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh shit! But
I want my spot. That's why.
Yeah. It's been a wild ride. Getting here once again. And I want to ask y'all. We'll start with Rogue and Kibbles actually, because y'all are subs. But I would believe that you did watch. I'd say a good portion or a third of like Gamma's games, right? Before I ask y'all this question.
The ones I played in the conference finals.
Okay, so all right.
That's all he needs.
Maybe I'll just ask. Maybe I'll just ask this to Omega then. Omega, who, and I'll ask Scruff. Who was your hardest, or who was the most fun you had playing against? Like which team, and then like which mid laner do you think comes closest to like giving you a real challenge?
Oof, that's a good question.
That's a good question, actually.
I think probably Demo, honestly, because I know he plays some like weird shit, like the set mid, the Anivia mid, the Xerath. But I don't think there's many mids that have like the same tempo as me. I think most of them just wants to like handshake matchup and just free farm and scale to late game. But that's not my playstyle, so
we're well aware.
And how do you feel about your matchup against OG Kush? Because You know, as weird as this sounds, like I have watched a few of y'all's games, like Omega, but don't take that as an insult. I don't really remember your playstyle because I don't really like pay attention to your lane because I'm watching the game as a whole, right? But obviously, me casting Thursday, I've seen Kush a bit more in depth. So, and I would say he's a bit more of a team mid laner versus like, not saying he can't be a carry mid laner, but you get what I'm saying, right? So, what are your thoughts on like Kush and that matchup coming up here?
Okay. I think he's a smart mid, but I don't think he's gonna play anything that's gonna punish me. So I think I'll just be able to pick whatever and just have a free leaning phase.
Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, we got Bozos up in here, aka Dojos, aka Stunner. How's it going, man?
Going good.
Appreciate
Going
you for
good.
joining.
Number one instigator.
Yes, yes.
How am I an instigator?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You know what?
He's just trying to get you controlled.
I'll take a Twitch chat question. This is from Venti and Rogue. Ask Hoshi if he's gonna lane this time.
That's
Hey,
Justin,
wait,
by
hold
the
on,
way.
hold on. Let me answer, cause let me answer this real quick. The last time we played against you, Justin, in a scrim, we giga washed you guys in the bot lane. So I don't know why you keep talking about how you gonna lane. I 1v1 Carino, so I don't know. Like you got outmatched in lane, and then you got outmatched in roams. So
I
so
mean,
I like and like why are you so afraid? You typing in Twitch chat, but you could have came here. But I mean, you guys are too scared, so
Wait,
you guys have to
you talking about you
play
studying,
another
bro?
scrim. Yeah, you guys have to you guys have to play scrim set, you know, to get
we all
more
practice
games, to get more
together. You gotta
practice.
win a game
We don't need
tomorrow.
that to watch you guys. Just saying.
These dudes ain't scrimming right now. I'm gonna lose it.
They're not, man. Kush doesn't get on till 8.
Yeah,
Hmm?
don't screaming.
Hey,
Where's
so,
your motherfuckers in here
so you
then?
just
They're afraid.
scared. So you
Huh?
just damn. He's scared. It's fine.
Of course
Oh
he's
my
My
god,
afraid.
it's about
my
to turn
son
into a
Warbucks
7v
Jr. over
game.
there, he's nervous, right? We're not afraid of him. He's nervous, so he has to practice, study, whatever, do draft prep or whatever to prepare for us for tomorrow. So I'm just saying he's kind of scared.
All right, so Hoshi, your thoughts on
Mhm.
Ventine's question?
On his question,
Yeah.
I will say my playstyle is generally aimed more towards like roaming and stuff. But if I get a lane opponent that I know doesn't know how to lane, I'll stick in lane. I'll just get an easy 2v2 kill, and then
So
I can
I guess
start
you're late
roaming. I might be. I don't know. You might have to tune in on CCS underscore
tomorrow.
lol.
Wait, what did you say, Play?
So I guess he's laning tomorrow then.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
No, that guy's gonna be at red buff at 7 minutes. Hell no.
He'll be at red buff,
Tired
but
of
he'll be
seeing
back
that
in lane to
crap.
Rogue,
gulag Justin.
Rogue, why do you sound so traumatized? Bro, you want to talk about it or what?
Man, I don't. Okay. All I'm gonna say is I watched me and Hoshi's gonna laugh, but I watched this one VOD a long time ago, and Justin was the other support.
Yeah,
And
what happened, bro? What happened?
I don't know why, but
really
all of
got
a sudden
PTSD.
Hoshi was at the enemy red buff at 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Nah, it was before that, bro.
It was yeah,
It
raw
was on
dog the
spawn.
enemy jungler with the other jungler, while Justin's over here protecting frickin' the first, protecting a wave from being frozen, bro. I just yeah, no,
I'm just saying. Look, you even got witness from Rogue saying, right?
no.
If they can't even beat,
Justin, my son though, Justin, my son, he's okay. He's
Are
learning.
you hearing this?
he
This man's
can't
got
beat us in a
PTSD.
2v1. Like,
My
why are
God.
we afraid to 1v2 them? And Hoshi can impact the map, like when they can't even kill me under my tower or whatever, wherever I'm at in lane. They're too afraid. I mean, even if they try, maybe they can get my flash, but they're not killing me.
Oh man. And you know, I wanna take that question once again that I asked Gruff and ask Hoshi this time. The support v support matchup. You versus Justin. Like, what's that looking like? And why do you clear him?
So I will initially give credit to Gamma. I think they're the only team in all of CCS that can match us player for player, right? But I think if you look down from top to support, the biggest player gap is going to be in my role. So if we don't win tomorrow, that's kind of on me.
Really?
And I know that. Yeah, I know that, and I think they know that as well. So I think they're kind of game planning around how to shut me down. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some bans towards me tomorrow, but we're already expecting that. So I think Justin has to show up tomorrow, because if he doesn't, then I'm just gonna get to do whatever the fuck I want on the Rift.
So you think Joker and Carino are about even? No, just the
Yeah,
Carino,
I would.
but
No, I would say so. Yeah.
really.
I think
Yeah, they're
Karina's
both really good.
as well.
Yeah,
I
they're
wouldn't
both really
like
good.
Justin, my bad. Joker and Carino.
I wouldn't like underhand Karina. I think he's really good. I mean,
Oh, I'm not.
like,
I'm not.
yeah. So, but I mean, we all have our different, you know, play styles and different like good positives and negatives, right? And I think with those, I'm pretty sure I can just probably get him in a different way. Like if it's not laning or whatever, or if he's playing poorly in lane, then I'll get him in lane, and then hopefully in team fights as well. But he is definitely a really good ADC.
Absolutely. I meant to do this last week, but he was my MVP for that series because it, I think that was Hasm's worst series, like the entire playoff run, for Gamma, for sure. So yeah, Carino definitely came through and like put the team on his back. Not saying Kush wasn't doing shit, but like Carino went crazy, bro.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah, damn, I had another question. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask. What do y'all think of the meta and the patch? Like, do y'all see shit really changing in terms of? I'm not asking you for like what your strategy is. I'm just asking, do you see shit changing in terms of picks and things like that, or do you think kind of what's already been consistent throughout the split here is just gonna stay the same, like our own little CCS meta?
I think meta's been shifting. I mean, for the bot lane, somewhat. Like you can see worlds and stuff, and have a general idea on what it is. I think it's the same like to other roles as well. Maybe not as much top lane, maybe, but I think like jungle and then bot lane is pretty like changing a lot. Like you see different picks after like one set of style, and then it's like changing to like a different set of style.
Okay. Bozos, what about you, man? Let's hear from you since you came through.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you ask?
Oh my goodness, this man's busy typing in Twitch chat. I was asking, what do you think about the meta? Like, how do you feel? Do you think it's gonna change much throughout the series? I'm not asking like what picks y'all got planned or anything spicy like that. I'm just asking about the meta in general overall. Or do you think like our own CCS meta is gonna stay the same? Like, I think it's been like a lot of Hecarim, Trundle, who else in the jungle? I don't even remember, but you get what I'm going at.
I think personally for me, I think we're gonna see a lot of Yone tomorrow. Yone jungle. I think it's probably one of the best junglers right now.
You gonna see it in your warm up games or what?
No, if I be picking that shit. And
Oh,
you're gonna be my little kitten. You're gonna be my
Hell no.
We're gonna have Yumi Seraphine bot. We're playing for jungle.
It's crazy because Hoshi's not gonna be sitting on you either way.
Yeah, he is.
He's sitting on someone?
Yeah, why are you guys fighting over who I'm sitting on, bro? What the?
Because the thing is, Bose is gonna.
Oh hell, no!
Bose is gonna dash in.
Relax.
That motherfucker gonna be deep on me in my jungle.
Huh? Yo!
Hey,
I got
a question real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
What are your thoughts on toes?
My thoughts on toes? Next question. I've been advised by my lawyer to not answer that question, so next question.
Your lawyer ain't a lawyer yet. Ain't he an attorney? He hasn't passed the bar.
I thought he's a lawyer, not an attorney.
I forgot how he explained it. It's
I know he spends all his day on Discord. So there's no way he's a lawyer, right?
But no, I wanted to ask both of y'all, or like both teams, but we ain't got no Gamma starters here, so they'll hear me in Twitch chat.
Scared.
Can we get a content game from y'all? Can we get like one content game? I don't care who's up to make it 3-0. I want one content game. Y'all gonna give it to us?
I mean, yeah. No, it doesn't depend. After game 3 and we're up 2-0, you'll probably get one because that's what we do every fucking series. So yeah, just look forward to that, I guess.
Dorado as a whole, man. Dorado always is a content game, and it's Dorado versus Dorado. It's gonna be 2 content games at least.
What champ do you want in the bot lane, Redacta? Let me know. Just DM me.
Fucking,
I got a question for Joker actually.
All right, go
What's
ahead.
up?
Who's the biggest passenger on Gamma?
Justin.
Oh, you didn't even think, bro.
I mean, he's literally a handicap in Kurino's lane, so I mean. Yeah, it's a free 2v1.
And you said
Like I said it right. Even if Hoshit roams, right? What are they gonna do? They can't punish me. It's literally a 1v1. Justin's not even a human in that game, so it doesn't bother me.
Same question to Kibbles and Rogue. If you've, watched any of Omega's games.
So
let's hear from
Who's
Kibbles.
a passenger on Omega?
Yeah, who's a passenger on Omega?
I wouldn't say there's really a passenger on Omega. I would just say the biggest weakness of Omega is if Dalton's sleeping or not. Dalton, if he flips heads or tails, he's like, remember how I said Hasm flips?
Yeah.
Dalton was the predecessor of flipping that coin. When I played with that motherfucker on old Zeta, every time Bola Bear slam it, he's flipping that coin every single time. I don't give a fuck. I'm fighting. That motherfucker would either be like 6-0 or 0-6. And he's the bigger coin flipper than Hasm. I love my boy Dalton, but I think he is the biggest point of attack that probably for Gamma, and probably the biggest, I'd say, discrepancy between his opposition. I would go Dalton. I love my boy Dalton. If he played as much as Hasm did and he wasn't shooting Zol and Hoshi every time in Tarkov, I think that motherfucker would be goated and probably would gap Hasm every day of the week. But I think Hasm's probably going to give it to Dalton in the series. Like, out of, like, if the game goes 5 series, I think it's because of Hasm gapping Dalton.
Who's seen the gray screen more, Hasm or Dalton?
They're both seeing it
equally. I mean, you saw their games last week, bro.
Hey, Play, are we getting that pro view of just the top lane tomorrow?
Now, why would we fucking pro view a gray screen? That's just a waste of money and time.
I mean, it's not going to be. You're going to be watching top lane only anyway. Like the observer is going to go right up there. Those two will be hitting.
That is actually a question for everyone here. Who will have more deaths, Dalton or Hasm?
Oh,
across the series?
Across the series, yeah, obviously.
Well, I think we're gonna win, so I think it's gonna be Hasm.
I think Dalton's gonna gap Hasm on repeat.
Yeah,
I won't leak too many scrims, but like we scrimmed the guy that kind of sunned Hasm.
Oh, you mean a different scrim? I thought you were talking about Dorado scrim.
Yeah, we scrimmed somebody who gave Franco vicious backshots too, and Dalton gave him
it's a familiar name.
Hey,
we got.
All I'm saying is,
I got tapped out.
All I'm saying is, this guy went 10-0 against Hasm and Franco, and then he went like 3-11 against Dalton.
Oh, not the Flans. Wow.
It was okay. Let's be fair. It was Franco's only bad game. Let's just say that. So everyone understands.
Don't try.
That's my wife right there. I'm protecting him. Even though he voted for the enemy team, I just gotta prove him wrong.
Isn't he a gamer? He hasn't got the gamer role.
It don't matter. It don't matter. The whole Zeta team has a gamma role, but it don't matter because Omega's gonna fucking win.
They don't know
tomorrow.
ball.
Franco's losing 100 tomorrow regardless.
Yeah, that was actually the worst bet I've ever seen, and I know bad bets. Trust me.
If I'm being honest, I think Omega's the better team, but I got that copium in me, baby. I need that chip. I need that bench rider chip, brother.
Oh my god.
That shit don't even count to you, bro.
Hey man. If it counts for no tech, it counts for Kibbles.
Okay, you know what? I remember my other.
No tech. Wait, did Kibbles play games?
I did. I
started.
Okay.
Then it counts. But I
got myself a triple kill.
I'm pretty sure No Tech played games as well.
Hey,
for you guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Joker.
Really?
I think so.
Joker though, if you get 3-0'd by a Gamma tomorrow, do you leave the CCS server?
No, I don't.
Nah,
he's still talking crazy even if they lose.
He just talks shit.
I mean, regardless, like shit talk difference. Like, I mean, it's gonna be a banger series, right? Like I said, I don't think they're the worst team, but like I'm gonna talk my shit because I know who I am, and I don't think we're gonna lose 3-0 tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Wait, Flay, is all chat enabled tomorrow or no?
Of course, all chat has always been enabled. Like
anyone reading what Coffee's saying right now?
All chat has always been enabled. It was just
unless
because
it's against CV Rush.
What happened? All chat has never been disabled. I don't know where this is coming from, but it has.
It's because CV Rush complained that we were giving them back shots in game and in all chat.
Yeah,
so they went
that
and
was
tried
a isolated incident.
I've been advised by my lawyer not to speak right now.
It's never
can I say something? So you know how you're talking about who's gonna have the most debt? I honestly think Justin's gonna have the most debt, right? Because we're gonna honestly we're gulagging that motherfucker, and if he ain't ready, right? And if he better be playing super far back, like he better be playing Taraka Lulu or something. Because if you're playing a tank and he goes in, he's gonna be dying on repeat. I gave you my word of advice. You play Ronaldo or something, and
are you willing to bet money right now? Justin will have the most deaths.
Yes, I am.
Justin or
Yeah,
Hasm
yeah.
on most deaths? That's
Nah,
actually
I think it's Justin. Because I'm gonna kill him every time I see him.
You talking like
I'll be like, then we'll be like, Joker, they're taking our nexus. It's like, I got Justin, bro.
I'm killing him, bro.
Imagine like a Glacial Hoshi 1v1. Damn, Hoshi, that one's crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh, okay, how do y'all feel about Flay trying to roadblock y'all and just impede
listen, we didn't have to ask the
impede this
question.
finals progress the entire time? Hoshi, we'll
I
start with
tried, man.
you know, as a
I
team
tried to
owner
replace
and a
Dorado.
player.
Impede the finals progress. I mean, he could try whatever
Yeah, you know,
he
he
wants,
tried to
man.
stop the Dorado train.
Taking bans and shit don't matter, man. This shit was inevitable. Everybody on our teams knew it. We were looking forward to it for like 2-3 months, and it's finally here.
He's not wrong. It's just lasted like 5 months.
Yeah.
That shit's a fucking. Go on, sorry.
I don't know about impede. Like, I think he kind of just guaranteed both teams get in. He gave fucking Omega Joker and he gave Gamma Kibbles. I don't know, man. It seems pretty free.
Have you even played in the playoffs yet?
Yeah, I did 2-0, baby. Oh, not first week. First week, baby.
I played the first week, bro.
First week, baby, and that's all that matters.
No, first week of the season.
Oh,
Kibbles, when Gamma's down 0-2 tomorrow. Are you subbing you in?
If Justin's gone 0-25 from something, maybe there's a chance.
My question is,
you say no subs allowed.
My question is, does Rogue summon? Rogue, you are jungles main? I don't know your role.
Yeah, he's a jungle player.
Okay, so would you sub for Rare Candy or?
Not gonna need it. Okay. Rare Candy is really, really good mental, so he's not gonna need me subbing in. So we're okay.
Does anyone off-row sub for Hasm?
I got you, baby.
Yeah, put Kibbles in there.
I got you.
Kibbles, you can play Maokai, right?
I listen. Hey, Rogue, you want to give him a little backstory when I used to play top?
Absolutely not.
Oh, you want to talk about how you benched me after 2 weeks?
Okay, it was my fault, bro.
That means a lot, right? He got benched, so I mean, you're more than welcome for Kibbles playing top lane for Hasm, right? Because it just kind of guarantees a dub. I'm just gonna say, but it's whatever. I mean, like, hey, hold on, I have a question. So we do that bet, right? And Justin has to sub out game 2 or game, for Kibbles game 3, right? Then we're just cutting it from there, right? The most debts from whenever Justin played.
If that happened, I guess, yeah. If you guys figure it out.
Okay. Justin, I'm just saying, you better be prepared to die a lot. You might want
Justin gaps. If Justin gaps the fuck out of you, you're never gonna hear the end of it. Now you will never end.
He's not like okay. I like the thing is, I will die like once or like 3 times maybe, right? But it's not like he's gonna continuously gap me because I don't think he's that good. Like I said, it's literally that lane is literally Carino and then them getting babysat by Rare Candy, and that's it.
Okay, then I can I ask kind of a question for
Go for it.
people
Yeah,
here?
absolutely.
Hell yeah! So I want the spicy shit.
Yeah.
So
It's
all right.
conversation. It's not
So
just
lane by lane, where do you guys think like how everyone matches up, and then how you think everyone will do? Like, well, I say unbiasedly, but obviously we're all biased.
Are you asking me and Flair? Or are you asking them?
Anyone, everyone, and anyone.
I'll go because we do have to end pretty quick here.
I gotta check though, just 1 second.
So I think lane by lane. So it's Hasm versus. Actually, you know what? Flay, you go because I ain't gonna cap. Like I said, I haven't watched a lot of Omega.
You want me to answer who's better by lane?
Yeah, lane by lane. Just and then.
My opinion.
Yeah. I haven't.
I mean, I'll probably ask like serious predictions. I mean, it doesn't help that like Omega's top laner just doesn't play League of Legends apparently. So I mean, it's not. I mean, maybe if he was playing League of Legends, it's different. But like, he just doesn't play League of Legends anymore. I mean, we made meme about Hazem, and he had like a really, really bad series. But like overall, he's been like the best top laner on Thursday. So probably give him Hazem advantage to Gamma. Jungle, I think, is actually pretty even. Mid probably goes Scruff, and then the bot lane duo goes Joker Hoshi. So I guess it probably just goes. The only advantage I think Gamma has is slightly top side, and I think they lose bot side. But I also think Omega is by far the best bot side. I would personally predict 3-1 Omega tomorrow.
3-1 Omega, yeah. And I was just about to say, let's get to that real quick. Starting with you, Scruff. Series prediction.
It's gonna be 3-1. We have to 3-1 because I got someone replacing me at work till like midnight 30. That's how confident I am that we're gonna 3-1.
Imagine if it goes to game 5 and we have to sub in fucking Kite and he's over there watching in Twitch chat, bro.
Oh, you mean future? You mean AGL legend right there?
Yeah.
Joker, what about you?
3-1.
3-1.
I'll say 3-0, but it's 3-1.
Well, they're subbing at Kibble for game 3, so it's gonna be 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
Rogue, your prediction?
I think it's gonna go 5 games for sure.
Hey, who's winning though, bro? Come on.
I'm assuming he's gonna say Gamma because
I mean, I know he knows
I'm
he's gonna win, but he can't say it out loud.
I do have the Gamma role, and I do have the Gammers
me
in
and
Dorado.
Hoshi meeting you at Worlds, Rogue. We're gonna be in the car right with you.
We pulling up like SpongeBob, bro. Be careful.
Oh my God, Kibbles,
I'll whoop all 3 of your asses, bro. Shut up.
So I as well think it's gonna go 5 games, but I realistically think like every say they played like 10 games, I think Omega wins most of the games, but I have faith. I have that little copium in me that Gamma's gonna pull a 3-2, and I have a little bit more faith in Justin. I think I know how much this series means to him. I know he's putting in a lot of practice to step up. I don't think he's gonna have a bad series. Actually, I think he'll do. At least I don't think he'll like gap Hoshi or Joker or anything, but I think he'll hold his own and make the series pretty interesting. I got some faith in Gamma.
My teammates have not seen me play game 5. I don't know, man.
It's going 3-0, man. I got work on. I got work the following day. We need to get out of here. No trolling.
And of course, me, Mr. Redacted himself, the cast.
Whoever you bet loses.
I think.
Oh
no.
Let's go. Do the thing, bro. Do the thing.
Some fucker laughing so hard. Contain yourself.
I think it's gonna be a 3-0 for Omega.
Oh, congratulations, Gamma.
No, cut the stream.
We winning. It's fine. We're winning.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Every motherfucker that prayed on my downfall, right, to lose, I won. So I'm just saying, he can keep praying on the downfall and not gonna change results because I'm gonna win with the chip.
I
Kibbles.
really need
How would you like your what champion would you like for the banner?
You know what? I did play Rel this, so I think like that's the one champion I was able to play. I think. So I played Rel. Yeah, I'll take Rel.
I appreciate it.
That Iron Maiden.
All right, so Joker, you
Do I
said
get to say that
you
one?
DM me.
Yeah.
You said you got one last thing you want to say before we go, so I'm gonna let you get that off, and then Flay, I'm gonna get you your last remarks, and then we'll go ahead and close it out because we do have the diamond tourney coming up here pretty soon. So
No one cares about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this loud as fuck for you dog ass motherfuckers. All right, whoever's fucking
got that mute
DMing my
gun on
team.
standby.
Hold on. No, I won't say any slur. But whoever's fucking DMing my teammates, all right, like actually. Just fuck off, bro. Y'all dog ass motherfuckers don't have any rights to fucking message my team telling them to kick themselves off, right? I know who it is. I won't expose you because Dalton's fucking nice, right? But fucking tell him that again in finals, I will fucking flame the fuck out of you and expose your dumbass. And this applies to any other motherfucker who tries to DM my teammate specifically. This happened before. I don't fuck with that shit. That shit's fucking rude. The player fucking tries their hardest, right? And they practice. Don't fucking disrespect them, alright?
At least
I don't know
least
if you're
during the
fucking
game.
watching
Trash
or whatever.
Talk
Yeah,
is good, right?
you can trash talk, but DMing them specifically if they're playing a fucking game and telling them they should kick themselves off or bench themselves, that shit's fucking foul and wrong. So if you guys want to say something to them, fucking talk to me, cause I'll cook your ass up, bro. I do not give a fuck who the fuck you think you are, alright?
Expose him, bro.
This applies to all my teammates. It doesn't matter. Like, even if you're a Dorado motherfucker, like, don't fucking do that shit. It tilts the fuck out of me. And I'm just gonna say that motherfucker didn't even make playoffs. I'm pretty sure. Or if they did make playoffs, they got R1 or first rounded. So shut your dog ass up, bro. You fucking suck, man. You ain't nowhere near his level, and he's way farther than you in playoffs.
Joker
So just
giving
stay
the-
quiet.
giving the secrets to how
Damn.
gonna get up out of here. Oh shit, I forgot Bozos was in here. My bad, bro. What's your prediction? Because I don't
Yeah,
have this
just-
picture on. My fault, bro.
Just so everyone knows, it was Queen Sticks that DM'd them.
Oh! You know,
And
alright,
with
yeah,
that
it was,
being
it-
said,
it-
Flay, any last remarks?
I can confirm Hoshi said the whole foot, by the way.
What?
I'm
Don't
deep
worry
throating that bitch, bro. Cut
Flay,
this
Flay,
through.
any last remarks?
What?
Flay, any last
Sure.
remarks? Any last
You
remarks?
Sure, he
beat
did
down
the whole
someone else
CBR,
later
bro.
too.
Shout out to
Seriously, I
Seth, shout out to Dorado.
Yo, Flay, can I say the line?
No, you can't say the line.
What line?
Please, bro.
Can I talk about the late night solo queue?
Oh
Anyway,
hell no! Please cut the stream. It's coming. It's
Hey,
coming.
hey,
It's
actually,
coming,
bro,
bro.
Hey, mute
bro,
them! Mute them!
Flay,
Hey.
we won't get banned. I looked it
shut
up.
up, though. Just shut up.
I licked it
I
up.
appreciate everybody for coming out, though. It really means a lot. Thank you to all the viewers at home. Thank you to Dorado and all the other orgs. Y'all have really made this season like super fun, super exciting. Yeah, we flame each other here and there and whatnot, but at the end of the day, let's just all remember, it is a game. Let's remember there are all
So you
people
guys are
behind
dogs.
these screens here. We're flesh and blood. So
I don't know. If you watch some of the players this year, I don't know if they're human beings.
But yeah, so like, all banters aside, I really do appreciate everyone for coming out and just participating in this. It's been a really fun season, fun podcast. This is the last episode of the split officially. There will probably be some bonus ones like at some point, but yeah, this will be the last official episode. So appreciate it and good luck to both Dorado teams once again. Regardless of who wins or lose, y'all still fucking won.
Year of a dog.
Yes, sir.
Literally, bro. So, hey, by the way, Zoe, Hoshi, make sure y'all got y'all PNGs ready for when you win, so that way we can change the server icon to the
Oh God.
yeah,
Don't remind me.
Dorado
the
Classic
the server
channel.
name too.
Oh,
So
man.
just make sure you got that ready.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
All right, let me say one last line.
yeah.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah.
So you guys know how we call Kush the president, right?
Oh no! Oh!
Say it.
Nah, cut the stream, bro.
No, say it.
Oh,
Say
wait,
it.
I,
Say
I
it. Say it.
got mute.
He's
I
muted.
Got mute.
He's muted.
Oh,
He's muted. He's
Oh,
muted.
Flay muted.
No,
here.
he's good. No, he's good. He's good. It's good.
All
Trust.
right. Well, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and close out. The game tomorrow starts at
Holy
8 p.m.
man.
Eastern on this channel. For our Plat finals, that is. Stay tuned though. We have our Diamond Round 1 play-in qualifications in about like 20-ish minutes here. So tune in for that. But before I turn off the stream, there is one last piece of content I want to give you guys. So stay tuned.
Stop what you're doing and turn and face me. You wanna know what he did? You wanna hear about it? Jesse, put out the lighter. He poisoned a little kid. An 8-year-old boy just because, just as a move. Walt's a bastard. Secret's out. We'll talk about it. But I need you to put out the lighter, okay? Look, Jesse, I don't want to kill you. And you don't want to be killed. So put it out. You can't keep getting away with it! He can't keep getting away with it! He won't. You really want to burn him down? Let's do it together.
I feel blue. Way up, I feel blue. Way up, I feel blue. Straight up.